Right. Okay, so I did just see a load of people saying that the microphone wasn't working. You're right. Hopefully the game sound's working. So, yeah, without any further ado, we are here. This is the Polish map. And can we just please get a sort of confirm on the sound? Hopefully all the sound is now working. With a bit of luck. Okay. It would appear that has sorted it. Okay, good. For some reason it had disabled sound. I don't know why. But yes, there we go. So, basically, this is the field we're going to be working in today. It's going to be the yard. This is all going to be the yard. There's probably not going to be a massive amount of tractor driving. It's just going to be a building sort of episode. It wasn't a great start there, was it, without the microphone? But anyway, we're here now. So to begin with, if the sound isn't too loud for the game, let's just put these machines out of the way. Gaming and review. Love you put this to good cause or give it to the homeless. Please have a nice evening and don't let the bed bugs bite. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Gaming and Review. Do not worry, everything is put to good use. It always goes back into the channel in some way. So yeah, none of the donations are wasted or abused. They are all used very wisely. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to move the final few vehicles and then the flattening is going to begin. I should flatten the field here. Now, I don't want it to take too long. I just really want to make a quick yard. Let's just see if I can tab through. Oh yeah, and the combine harvester needs to come across too. That's the one I wanted. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing loads of people saying that the sound is not good, so that's great to hear. That seed just there is going to be used in a second. And, oh, for those of you who did watch the previous episode, I did get this field here, or sorry, for those who didn't watch it actually, I did get this field drilled, and that one I did start, but I decided to stop because it was just a bit too cold. The ground temperature is just 3 degrees. So, anyway, can you turn the game sound up a little bit, I'm hearing? Well, I can do, but we're not going to have much game sound anyway, because we are going to be just building the yard to begin with. So, if I can just get this whole area flattened as much as possible, basically, in fact, that's quite a good way of doing it, just outline it in the grass here. So that is the entrance. I think the entrance is going to be somewhere there. Don't worry, I'll texture it in a second. And it doesn't want to be huge. I think sort of that sort of shape, I would say, that sort of size and shape. Handbob Plays, have a good evening, love the vids. Thank you very much there, Handbob Plays. Much appreciate it. Yeah, let's just make it a bit more square over in that direction. Okay, so I think if I can now go on to more of a yard floor, I don't think it wants to be really muddy or anything. I think it's going to want to be sort of gravel. I think gravel is good. That's quite a good texture to have. And also the money which we spend on this is going to be reclaimed, as I mentioned in the episode. So yeah, thanks to everybody who has tuned in. I can see loads and loads of good comments there. Should we go for that texture? That's quite a good texture. Because I think I would like to go something a little bit different to usual. How is 2020 going so far for me, says Callum. It's great. There hasn't been that many days yet to say, but yeah, nothing bad's happened, which is good. Hopefully everything is good for you as well. Okay, so if we can just get that down. I'm going to go for a fairly uniform look, but I think it would be nice to have a few muddy spots, so probably the entrance where it's going to be quite well worn. That would be quite a good idea. Before we get into this lovely gravel yard. And yes, for those of you who are talking about Survivor Roleplay, it is indeed back, yep. It's here to stay for the next few weeks, certainly. RM Smithy, thank you so much for that. Hi Daggerwin, love watching your survival series. Look forward to the weekends just to watch what happens next. That is great to hear. It is quite a challenge to think of the different stories. And, you know, I always worry that I'm not going to get it right or something and then destroy the whole series. But I think, considering we're on episode... Well, there's 119 episodes in Series 1, probably 45 so far, 48 or something in Series 2. I can't have done it too badly wrong so far. Greetings from Hungary. I like your videos. Thank you so much there. A massive thank you for that super chat. Okay, so I'm going to try and read the chat as well. You know, the normal messages, but it is quite tricky as I focus on building the yard. I probably should have put some music on or something. Mastro 390, I think it is. Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah, for anybody who does join the channel, I do appreciate it. It's basically basically another way of donating, I suppose. I could put sort of perks in with that, like having access to videos earlier. I know other YouTubers do that, and I guess it works. What does everybody else think if I was to do that? Like, if you weren't a member, you would still get the video on the same day. It's just members would get it a few hours earlier. Does that look a bit too sharp? Or maybe a bit too muddy as well. Maybe if I mix a few pieces of gravel in with it, that could be good. Okay, getting mixed reactions on that one. Usually, if I get mixed reactions, I always think it's a bad idea. I think I should have done... No, I should have done gravel mixed with mud. Jackie, got a new 7810. Will I get a straight pipe? I don't know. I don't know. Are you going to get a straight pipe? But either way, thanks for your super chat. Ryan, always wanted to watch a stream, but have milking at 3:30 tomorrow. Will stay as long as possible. Love your vids and Survivor Roleplay. Fantastic idea. Thank you very much, Ryan. Much appreciate the support, and also enjoy the milking. Okay, I think just a few muddy spots here and there. Nothing too drastic. That should be good. We are going to be returning onto this series properly with more farming in a few episodes' time. Actually, I don't think the next episode will have too much yard building. I think I'm hopefully going to get it finished today, so the next episode should be more farming with a bit of luck. Big Man Jim just got here. What did I miss? Also, keep up the good work. Well, you missed nothing really. Just the beginning with no sound and a bit of leveling. Because I am just literally leveling this yard off. I did not want to do that. There we go. Jasper, hello from Denmark. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Love hearing all your positive comments. And it's always nice to hear people from other countries are watching as well. Okay, so that's going to be the yard. Let's just go back into first person view. I think that was quite good. Maybe I should... yeah, not have quite so much gravel in the entranceway. Benjamin, thank you for that $1 donation there. Frankie says, go back to Letton Farm. If Letton Farm is ever released for 19, then I would love to. I really would love to. But until it is, I won't be able to, and it might not even be released. So yes, I'm going to get some other more Polish style sheds like I've got in the description. But just to get things going today, because I think it would be nice to do a little bit of field work as well, we'll put some of these standard sheds in. I hope I don't mess up the ground leveling too much. And like I say, any kind of money here is not a big thing. We're going to get all the money back eventually. Okay. Yeah, so we just... I like it. It's like cobbled, actually. Yeah, it's more of a cobbled yard. Well, I think before I do any more texture painting, we'll just make sure we have everything we need. I think for silage, I would like to go for one small one. Adam, thank you for that. Have you driven a full-size tractor? Yes, I have. Yep, I've driven several. I don't drive them anymore, but I have over the years. I would love to drive them again, though. Mastro 390 again, thank you so much for that. And also, I think I've just got a double donation, actually. Yes, I have. And in fact, I'm getting triple donations. This is going to be quite tricky to keep up with. I just got 4 super chats together. Okay, sorry everybody, I'm just going to have to very quickly see what is going on with those super chats. Just read them out very quickly. Okay, so first of all, this is going crazy. Hopefully you can still hear me. We have got Mastro390. How did you get seasons to work with this map? I run the same version but got a conflict. I haven't updated seasons. I didn't update it, so I think only the older version works. Okay, so that one's there. Thank you very much, Mastro390. Derplodactyl James, I remember that name. I couldn't pronounce it the first time around. Long time no see. Great to be able to sit in. Thank you so much. Adam, thank you for the super chat. Elliot, hi from Wales, hello. And Frankie, are you from Britain? Thank you to all of you. And yes, yes indeed, I am from Britain. Okay, let's get back into this. Had the mammoth super chat there. Quite unbelievable. And in fact, whoa! Do I actually have 1,700 viewers? Wow, that's one way of making me smile. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Yes, I am building the yard here. I've just put the silage pit in. If I can just put that into texture painting again. The super chats are going crazy once again. Halfdan, love your vids and streams. What is your favourite song of the decade, I think you said? I don't know. If you bear with me on that, I'm going to have to go back through these super chats anyway, because I know a pile of super chats have just come in. If anybody who's super chatting, do not worry, I will respond to you momentarily. I'm just extending the yard a bit because I feel that I have made it a little bit too small there. Now, I'm going to build upon this eventually. We're going to have more fences and stuff around the back. So I think, yeah, that's going to be the best way of doing it. So these super chats, they're unbelievable. Don't worry, I am going to respond to you. I will respond to you. But before I do, just got to do a little bit more texture painting. Because otherwise I'm going to be forever stood still, reading all the messages. Honestly, you're all very kind. Okay, good. So we have the start of the yard there. If I can just... what I'll do is I will get a tractor working, then at least you've got something to watch while I just very quickly read out those messages. I think if I go into... let's just see here. This super chat is going bonkers. Yes. Yes, I will. I'll get this field done. I'll do it with a different crop. I'll put in... let's see, something which is going to support... something which is... like millets, yeah, millet. We'll do millet. It's quite a good crop. There's also triticale, which is quite good as well. So, excuse me. Sorry, just in the way of that car. If I can just change that to something other than lettuce, millet is a good one. I've been overwhelmed by generosity. Okay, that doesn't do millet. Maybe I should just risk it then. If I just risk the lettuce, because I know it's way too cold. Could be good though. Right. Okay, so just before we get that going, I've gone blank now. There we go. Course generation, we should have 31. Headland, yes. Go around it twice. And apparently there's bypass fields. Simple, circle. Yeah, we'll go for simple. No, we'll do circle. We'll do circle. There we go. Generate course. And there we go. That is the course which I'm going to be putting on today. So, thanks to everybody who has just super chatted. I am now going to respond to you. Because I feel that is only right. As you've all been so kind. I can't turn it off for some reason. I don't know why, but I can't turn it off. Okay. So, yes, I'm just opening up my history of Super Chats, and I can see that there has been quite a few. Are You From Britain was the final one, I think. So, what was your favourite song of the decade? I like Our City, so I would say artist rather than song. Thank you, Halfdan. Martin Smith, Lowestoft here, my wife loves your calming voice, that is great to hear. Hello, Martin from Lowestoft. Jam and Custard, love your vids, waiting to see what happens in Survivor Roleplay. Plenty more to come. Thank you, Jam and Custard. Joseph, hi Daggerwin, love your videos. Have a wonderful evening. You too, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your super chat. Jackie, have you ever driven a lorry? No, I haven't actually. No, I've not driven a lorry. Thanks for that. Frankie, go and work for Peter again. It might happen. It may well happen in the future. Thank you, DRS66. Daggerwin, is there a way to contact you privately? Yes, there is a email address on my About Me page on YouTube. SXM, please change from pounds to euros in game. I will definitely consider that. DJ Digger, what gets you the idea of survival roleplay? I just was looking for something different, basically, and that was the way well, it's just what happened, basically. I had an idea, and that's what the outcome was. Ross, keep up the great videos. Greetings from South Africa. Always lovely to hear from people all around the world. Thanks, Ross. Pro Logic Fishing, thank you to you. Mark, farm's looking nice so far. Thanks, Mark. DJ Digger, can you turn off Autostar, please? Yes, I can do. Bo Leon, first time watching live. Love watching your farming vids from Australia. Definitely bring some great content. Keep up the good job. Thank you so much to you. And, well, a big one at the end here. Oh, another one's just popped in. David, looking well, sir. Thank you so much, David. Much appreciate your generosity there. And Moises, is it? Hi, Daggerwin. Greetings from Argentina. My Daggerwin is autistic and she loves your videos. Usually goes to sleep watching them. It helps her relax. Well, thank you so much, Moises. And, best of luck and best wishes to your daughter as well. Okay, so that is the Super Chats. A massive thank you as a collective thank you there to everybody. Hopefully, I still have my majority of my viewers after that. It has been quite a task. So there we go. But seriously, thank you. Thank you so much to everybody who has just super chatted. Okay, so what we're going to do is continue with this yard build. I think I'm not going to go bonkers because, like I say, I do have some more fitting buildings to put up here, Polish style buildings, and I think that would be nice. But we do need to have a silo. So, don't worry about that. We can add some money in. And I'm also just considering those super chats like currency change and stuff. It's not a bad idea. It's actually a very good idea. Yes. And we will, yes, we'll put a house in. We will put a house in as well. So, yeah, I got completely overwhelmed there by all that. Quite amazing. I'm also overwhelmed by the amount of viewers. I lost for words, honestly. Jay, hello from Saskatchewan. Sorry, Canada. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. So, yes, before I forget, we've got a few options to change here. One of them was to turn off engine start automatic. Good idea. And the other one is to have it in euros. Again, good idea for where we're playing. That's miles. What am I doing? That's acres. What am I doing? That's the one. Good. We better save it too. Whew. Right. Okay. Let's pop that back into landscaping mode. As I have extended the yard quite a bit there. I will just continue it. So, yes, I'm going to put some kind of either a tree-lined driveway in or something, or maybe a fence. And I think I will actually narrow it here. That'd be quite a good idea. Can you buy a Land Rover, says Joseph? That is a nice idea. I'm not actually too sure who owns the mod of the Land Rover, but I have seen it circulating. I'm not too sure if it is an official public mod, or if it is just one which has been, well, private and then leaked or something. I really don't know. I have no idea. So, Okay, so we have some sheds. We can put some tractors into there. This tractor is a good one. I like the flags on the tractor, and I love the way that they flap around more as you increase. Diplodactyl James says global companies place anywhere would be handy. It would actually, yeah, because we can put things closer together and stuff. Look at the flags; they're really flapping. Oh dear. I can see some people saying, "Can I have a shout out and stuff?" I would love to, but then if I shout out one person, then everybody's going to want a shout out, which is, you know, fairly understandable. It's just I wouldn't be able to get much done. Okay, somebody's finished. Well, it wasn't. I must have done something wrong there. I really don't know. Right, so now for this one. Apparently, according to Quinn, there is a Land Rover Defender 110 by Edwin Modding. Okay, well, I'll definitely look into that because I think it would be a good one. Maybe not just for this map, it could be good for something else as well. So that is nice. Eric, greetings from Norway. Thanks for the videos. You're welcome. You're welcome, Eric. And Jack, hi from New Zealand. And how's your day? How's your day going? Very good, thank you very much. It's getting close to the end of the day. It's now 11 o'clock at night, but yeah, it's been good. It has been good. Been working on some machinery restorer projects. So yeah, my other channel will have some more videos soon, but they take a long time. They take a very long time to actually work on, as you would expect. Okay, here we go. Jay, another for the good pronunciation of my province. Was it good? that would be a first, because I usually make a terrible mistake when it comes to pronouncing things. That's good to hear. Very good to hear. So at least now I have somewhere to put some of the machines. Like I say, we're going to put a house up, and we're also going to get some Polish style buildings as well, with a bit of luck. If you check the description, you'll see there that there is a link to a new mod actually. It was released today, which is some Polish style buildings. I don't have them just yet, but I'm going to get them in. Okay, so now for the house. Tracy, we just finished moving cattle to our wheat fields, and now I'm watching you. I'm on the farm, and it's just gone off the page, but I will just finish it off. Just go and check what that said. I'm on the farm. Great day here in North Texas. Well, thank you so much to you. Let's just close that. There we go. Sorry, you can't see. I'm commenting on something that you can't see. So yeah, thank you very much for that super chat. Moving the cattle. Okay, so yeah, the house, that's going to come under farmhouses. I'm not too sure if there is a mod for a different farmhouse. It would be interesting if there is. I would love it if there is. And then we can replace this one if we have to. Just where to put it. I suppose I have sort of messed it up a bit, but maybe in the entranceway, somewhere over here. I know that if this was a Giants map or something, or Giants building this, they would probably put the house over here somewhere. I think that's the front. That would be good. Zach, thank you very much for that donation. Love your videos, Daggerwin. Can't wait for the Survivor roleplay to come. It's just gone off again. Very, very quickly check that. It says, can't wait for the Survivor roleplay to come back, and also love your reconstruction of tractor videos. Keep up the really good work. Thank you very much, Zach. I did actually put the first episode out again today of Survivor roleplay. Not too sure if you've seen it just yet. And Holly, thank you very much for your super chat. Much appreciated. I think the surrounding area behind the house I'm going to actually do as grass. That'd be quite a good thing to do, because I don't want too much of the yard to extend. Maybe if we go for like a formal lawn idea. This is... I was going to say that's really high quality grass, but actually looks just like the other grass. Oh no, there is a very, very slight difference. Although I saw another one. Yeah, I think I'd have to cut it first. Pretty sure I would have to. Okay. In 6 hours it's milking time. That is from Farming Lads. I know it is... Very, very good what you all do. All these milk farmers. I always appreciate watching the videos as well. For example, Funky Farmers videos. I think it really does give you a good idea of what it's like to run a farm like that. And it does allow you to appreciate it much more. So, that is the house. That is all put in, and as you can see, the yard is still quite open. But I'm sort of leaving space here for the other buildings. There's probably only going to be one or two more, but just one or two more would really transform the place. Okay, Reese, thank you for that. I love your videos. And where did you download your farming simulator from? I actually have it on Steam. Yeah, my farming simulator is on Steam. Let's just save the game, as I am tabbing on and off the game quite often to read some of the chats which go off the page when I'm not fast enough to read it. So yeah, that one is most recent one was Reese. Thank you, Reese. I have another tractor over here. Stephen says, do you only read super chats? No, I don't actually, but just in this stream only, I've been quite overwhelmed, so I've only actually had time to read the super chats, as I said. So yeah, I usually do try and see some of the others as well, because I do appreciate those comments, but I just haven't had the opportunity. So yeah, I'm now back onto the normal chat. Dare 675, I have to get up at 5 AM and I have 257 cows and calves. Ah, now we've run out of seed. Well, I think that's going to be the yard done for now, because I think I don't want to put any more of the base game buildings in. It would be nice to have some of the new ones in, you know, the Polish buildings. So anyway, let's just grab this. I do have some seed on here. Unstrap that. It's not much, but it is something. So yeah, Reese, thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you, Reese. Yeah, so let's just we'll take this one. We might be going back over to the store though. So yeah, that's giving me time to breathe again. Just boom out. I do like this JCB. I think it just fits in so well, and actually it is part of the Polish pack, which was in the mod contest. And well, I was actually, surprisingly, as you might think, it was not where I would expect it to be in the results. I don't think it did amazingly well from what I can remember offhand, but I absolutely love this mod pack, and I just think it really deserved to be first or second. It's so good. There's loads more tractors in the pack, and I'm pretty sure it was this one which ranked quite low, as in bad. So I was genuinely disappointed. If it was this one, I'm sure it was. I think that it did deserve much more recognition. It is good. Plant trees around the yard. That is a brilliant idea. I'll put some trees in there. We could even do that now. And I do need to put the money back in as well. Ah, this is... Hang on. This is... If I stop this... No, it shouldn't get confused, should it? There we go. Continue at the nearest waypoint. Drive. That's the torpedo tractor. Oh, there's still quite a lot of seed in here. In that case, we will do the trees. I've got to put the money back in, because I did just take the money out for the yard. So, yeah. There's a few people talking about the mod contest there. I can't say anything about those which ranked higher, because I don't actually know which ones they were. I'm sure they were very good, but I was just, you know, this mod in particular I thought could have, or should have ranked higher. But anyway, I can see some more. That moment when Daggerwin calls you Tracy instead of Trace, still enjoying the videos. I'm sorry. I was just very quickly looking at the, very quickly looking at the names. I do apologise. Indeed, there it is. Sorry, Trace. Okay. Kieran, any future video ideas for your restoration channel? Yes, there is going to be... Well, I'm still continuing with the existing mower which I'm doing. I've got some smaller projects to do as well. And a generator. I've got a generator to do as well. Is that still working fine? Yeah, I'm just very concerned about missing some of these messages. Okay. Hi from Australia, I like all your videos, Survival Roleplay is awesome. That's from Wizard Blades Transport Videos. Thank you. And also Michael, love the content, keep it up, never miss one yet. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you. Okay then, so yeah, as I mentioned, we're going to do the trees, got to add the money in first. It's not really cheating because it's the way I was going to add it in anyway. 56,320. Just deduct that to begin with because I am pretty useless at mathematics. And I think I saved the figure as 110269. That's what we had before. So that is our money. It's still working, that's good. So if I just grab a tractor, I think probably the Ursus is going to be a good one. Currently has the harrow. Yes, if I go over to the store, I think leasing it would be the better idea. I could also place them. But yeah, forestry equipment, there we go. I think I'll take the JCB as well, actually. Because if I take the JCB, I can pick up some pallets. Okay, Michael, love the vids and series, Dag, been watching for a few years now. And what's your favourite compact tractor out of all the ones you own, says Josh. I think I do prefer the 1220 actually, but it seems silly to say this, but to operate the 1525. It's just the 1220 has got more sentimental value, I suppose. I do apologise to all the messages which I've missed there. I can see there's loads and loads of messages. I will try my best to read them. There's more farmhouses in decoration. I think I've only got the one installed. Pretty sure I do. That tractor won't be able to do that. It should be able to. I suppose it is just going to be the front weight issue. I'll give it a go. I will give it a go. Can you do more multiplayer videos? They were really good. I probably will do some more as a stream. I think streaming is the way forward for that sort of thing. Okay, I found a button on my steering wheel which makes a hilarious noise. Don't know if you can hear it, probably. And it's also not that hilarious. Yeah. This steering wheel. Oh, it's a car. Blimey. That time when you just crash into something and don't realise you've run over a car. Mitch says, I feel like playing at Farming Simulator 19 right now. Have I inspired you? I did crash. Glad to see another live stream. That's from Carson. You always make my day. Also, how many vehicles do you have in real life? Vehicles? I have, well, one vehicle. Unless you're classing... Oh no, that crashed as well. Unless you're classing compact tractors as vehicles. In which case, 3. Mighterman? Mighterman, is it? Thank you for the super chat. Go car. Just go. 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 You see, if this was a video, I could edit this out, as I do. But as it's not, I have to show my horrific driving. And now I've got stuck on a pole. In fact, let's just save the embarrassment of all this. Ah, dear. Too busy reading the chat. Why aren't I talking? I am talking, aren't I? You might be at the beginning of the video, in which case there won't be any talking. Nice driving, says John. Indeed. Oh no, now there's a lorry coming. Got a cement mixer. Get out of the way. Ooh, that was close. Jack actually brings up a very valid point there. This series reminds me of your FS15 Let's Plays. I think it feels like sort of FS15 map, which is not a negative thing, that's a positive thing. They were very nostalgic. I do like them. Yeah, follow me is a bit of an issue when you've got traffic only on a single track road. Just have to be careful, I suppose. Hi, Nat. Mike says, all your vids are fake. How? How can they be fake? How? I am making it now. Wesb7, why are you called Daggerwin in Survival Roleplay, but your channel name is Daggerwin? Just to differentiate it, really. I didn't want it to be the same character. That really is all there is to it. Please don't crash, please don't crash. Oh, that's close. Yeah, so the story's down here. Farmer Murray says your FS15 vids were the best. Andre says, is it me or are the graphics bad? The bitrate might be a little bit bad, but it shouldn't be too bad. David says, please get a dog. I suppose we could get a dog. They don't really serve any purpose in this game though, that's the biggest issue. Luke, thanks for the super chat. Keep up the great videos. Thank you, Luke. Hi from Poland. That's where this map is set. For a second there, I thought I'd overshot the store. There are quite a lot of people saying that the FS15 videos were the best. Would that be the game itself which makes it better? I think the older ones were more nostalgic, even sort of going against the word nostalgic, but even when I was playing the game to begin with, it just felt nostalgic, even looking back a few weeks. Aidan says, the person in the telehandler is a madman. Well, so is the person in front. Farming lads, see you later, Daggerwin. Got to get some sheep. Saturday is going to be a long day. Thanks for tuning in. Do more roleplay. Yeah, more roleplay tomorrow. Here's the class dealership. Oh yeah, Taste of Donegal. That was a good map. It really was. Oh, Michael. Thanks for the super chat. Hello, Daggerwin. Happy New Year. You too, Michael. Thank you very much. So, whilst we're here, we might as well add the combine to the Follow Me course. Take everything back in one go. Oh, Alpha Bravo 1122. Hi Daggerwin, love your vids. Keep up the good work. Also, I'm looking for a cheap rider mower as a gift for somebody. Any suggestions? I think your best bet is either local auctions or eBay, really, to be honest. Otherwise, I don't really have any more suggestions. Basically, auctions, they're the best way of getting deals, but they're not necessarily good machines. Just depends if you're lucky or not. LCC has also super chatted. Good to see you carrying on in 2020. Best of luck to you and... No, best of luck to you this year. Thank you, LCC. You too. Best of luck to you. Right, so we're here. Let's get some of these pallets loaded up. Michael, need more British maps for sure. What do you think? There's quite a few, but yeah, I always welcome British maps. They're brilliant. I'd love Sandy Bay and maps like that. I just hope I haven't missed anybody's super chat, because I always feel bad if I miss one. Lots of Michaels. There really are a lot of Michaels here. Ah, yes. Are you doing forestry? Not really. I'm just putting some trees in. just putting a few trees in around the yard, because at the moment it's not got many trees at all, and it would benefit from them. So, well, this first one, I know, I'll put the first one on the trailer. We'll do 3 crates. I think 3 crates will be plenty. And I'll try to drive a little bit better on the way back. But then again, it wouldn't be one of my streams if I didn't crash. I have to crash at least once. How's your John Deere rider mower? The X750? It's good. It's resting. It's not doing much. It's winter, so yeah, I don't do anything with it in the winter. I know you can fit snow blowers and stuff. Biggest problem is we don't get any snow. Well, we very rarely get any snow. Come on. Yeah, there's not been any snow where I live for 2 years. Or a year and a half. Get a John Deere Gator in Survival Roleplay, says Matthew. The way I tend to do things is I have to find an opportunity. I have to find a way of fitting things in. I think it's a great idea, but I have to be able to fit it in. Mastro390 again, thank you very much to you. You need to play on some Norwegian maps. I can't remember if I've done... I think I did... Definitely in FS15 I did a Norwegian map. Yeah. I haven't done many, have I? The thing is, there's not always an awful lot of them. It's always... not always that easy to find them as well. Because sometimes they're private, so... Anyway, there we go. We've got the crates. Let's add the 2 machines to the Follow Me course, and we will head over to the field, or the yard. Goose. I agree. Yes, okay. Robert, thank you to you for your super chat. Did that work? Okay, that's just randomly stopping. In that case, we'll have to get the JCB to follow us. And, oh, that's still going. Here's the combine. Okay, so I didn't realise, but it's actually been 18 days since my last live stream. I can't believe it. The time really does fly. Right, so that seems to be a good enough distance. Love the class dealership. I think it's the first map I've seen a class dealership in. Let's make sure everything works. Nick says we're due to start lambing tomorrow. Best of luck. Hopefully everything is successful. Trace, is there anything you'd personally like to see come to FS19? And if so, what and why? Well, I don't think there is anything for 19. Did I say 19? I don't think there's anything for 19. Because 21 isn't actually going to be that long, I don't think. I think it's going to be this year. I would have thought it would be this year. But yeah, for the next game, I think I would like to see... well, definitely more dynamic weather, definitely. And it would be good to have dynamic ground, but it has to be, you know, perfect, because near to perfect for dynamic ground isn't really good enough. It has to be absolutely spot on, which is quite a challenge. But yeah, definitely dynamic weather, definitely, because it's okay, but it's not dynamic enough. And I did hear quite a lot of people suggesting natural disasters and stuff. I don't think we need to go quite so far, but yeah, extreme events. We could have some extreme events. Pete says, is there a date due for FS21? There isn't a date or anything, but it's usually October, November of the year. So that would be October, November this year. Not going to turn left just yet, I don't think. So... yeah, I'm sort of guessing there's going to be some news about it in a few months' time. What is better, FS19 or FS20? Well, they're totally different games. One is for PC and console, and the other one is for mobile. I think they're both good, but personally I prefer 19. Do a workshop tour. I did actually do a workshop tour. I think it's on my Daggerwin Extra channel. Okay, this is where we turn off. This is where I almost crashed before. Alan, can you please answer one of my comments? I have to give it... Alan, quickly, post one of your comments again. I'll try and see if I can spot it. I can't scroll up again very well. Does this mean you're not getting a dog? Okay, well, we'll get a dog. We will. I'll just get back to the yard first. I'll try not to forget. I do get quite distracted when I'm reading all the other comments. Right, so... get a gauge from Mahindra. I think if I was to, where am I going? If I was to get anything for Survivor Roleplay, it would be a gator. Farm's over here. Yeah, I think a gator. Am I late to the live? Kind of. Not really. Still going. Still going. You missed a few bits of fail. And some incredibly generous people. Yeah, Land Rover. I think a Land Rover would be very nice. It would fit in well. Okay, I'm just travelling in a ditch there. It's perfectly good roads, but I decided to travel off-road. So yeah, I heard that somebody wanted a dog on here. We can get a dog. It's been requested. Before this though, Noraf142, I'm just curious, where is the back work light placed on the JCB? Is there somewhere at least you'll get a light in the rear when you turn them on? Doesn't have one. Unless I've misunderstood your question. No, I don't think it has one. Nope, nothing. Chroma Gamer, you make great content, love Survivor Roleplay. Thank you, Chroma Gamer. Thank you. And of course, thank you to Noraf as well. So yeah, the dog. We're doing the dog. Let's just get the dog. Where is it located? I never buy it. Yeah, where is it? I never buy it, so I've forgotten. Where'd you buy the dog? I never buy the dog. Doghouse. Helps. Right, so you want me to place it? We'll have it near the house. Is that facing the right way? Nope. There we go. For everybody who wanted a dog, we now have one. And we shall call him Mr. Sniff. We'll stick with tradition. Okay, it looks like the work tool needs to be refilled. So before we do the trees... Actually no, forget that. We'll do this first. I'll finish that off later. If I just save its course. Drilling. That way I'm not going to be able to mess it up. Did that save? Yeah. 2 drillings. Okay, good. Right, so yes, we have a dog. Get a dog into our roleplay. We have a horse. We don't need a dog, we have a horse. Yeah, so here we are. Anyway, so the recommended area I think was sort of over here. Putting some trees along here. It's a good place for it, actually. This is a very good place. So that's what we'll do. We'll get these 60, I think there are 60 trees put in. Let's just get these shifted. Adam, no I haven't. And to be honest, I don't really care. I don't want to talk about politics here anyway. So, yeah, let's just get these into the planter. How long is left? We'll get all the trees put in. So I'll finish when the trees are in. Because what I want to do is make sure everything is all ready to go for the next episode. Because this is going to be the only series where I sort of mix and match between live streaming and normal episodes. 21 Price was just watching Israel Roleplay and saw you were streaming and clicked off to tune in. Love the videos. How far into the stream are we? I think I'm about... it doesn't actually tell me, but I think I'm about 50 minutes, roughly. But yeah, thanks for the super chat. Right then. Let's jump into this. Am I vegetarian or vegan? No. I am not, no. So, I think, basically, from the entrance, we're just going to go straight up. It'll be a good way of doing it. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for the donation there, Tom. We'll have like a tree-lined entrance. Starting here. So yeah, that's already quite a transformation. What? No! There are too many trees. There are too many trees. Please cut some down first. Really? How is that programmed into the game? I didn't know. I did not know this game had that feature. Ah, okay. Well, that's really messed things up a bit. Michael, I love playing on the multiplayer game. We added a new mod. I should get back onto the multiplayer server. Farmer Guy, thank you for that donation. Hope you had a great Christmas and New Year. Just doing my job on MP. Thank you. Really, I think I might have just read a few mixed up ones there. Sorry, Farmer Guy, keep up the good work. But you should try to search for mods and maps at German sites. They make quite good mods and maps like Hofbergman. If you heard about it, I have. It's a good mod, that. Sorry, yeah, two donations came on top of each other there. So yeah, thank you very much, Farmer Guy. And Michael, I love playing on the MP game, and we added a new mod. Read that one. Thanks very much, Michael. Andy, hiya Dagger. Hope you had a great Christmas and New Year. Just doing my job on MP. Thank you, Andy. And Kramer Gamer, thank you for the super chat. So yes, they all piled on top of each other, and I've read them all at the same time. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what to do about the tree situation. I was going to put trees in, but I suppose, yeah, I do notice the slight frame rate drop, so the game can obviously detect that. But now I have a load of tree saplings, which is annoying. Well, in that case, I'll have to finish off the drilling. I've actually never experienced that before. Must be like a clever built-in system which prevents you from having too many trees, which will probably lead to a game crash. Michelle, do you think a vet's visit would be good on FS21? That would be getting quite realistic. That would be a good idea. This is where I come back to the point of having an option to switch on and off a sort of realistic mode, so you can have very simple sort of almost arcade gameplay, and then you could have a very realistic gameplay, very true to life. So yeah, I think a vet option would be quite interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, that didn't really go to plan with the trees. I think that is the first map I've ever had that happen on. Yeah, so I don't know. You should get a dune buggy. That would be quite interesting. Nick, I haven't, no. Ollie says pest control. That could be good. Yeah, because, well, there's slug pelleting. We don't do slug pelleting on here. That would be good. Don't. Please don't go. Floor it. We've got to get there before it falls off. How much do you like cotton? I've never really thought about it. It's nice that it's in the game. Plant 20 million trees. Yeah, I can't even plant one actually on here. It's just prevented me. Is vlogging worth it? Excuse me. Jack, is vlogging worth it? Yeah, definitely. I'd say it is. Drive the course, there we go. Get that continuing on. And I don't think it's going to need any more, but who's to say? It could be on the limit of needing more, possibly. We will find out. So next time I do either a stream or a Let's Play on here, with a bit of luck these crops will have started to really grow, but this is a test because the germination temperature of lettuce is 10 degrees on this game and it's only 3 at the moment, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what actually happens. I'm expecting it to wither, but I just don't know. You'd expect the seed to maybe be dormant if it's not too wet. If it just sits there dormant until it is the right conditions. Because that is the germination temperature rather than the actual planting temperature. Well, they can stay there for the future. Oh look, it's made it to the pole. That's the island which I set on the course play. Yeah, it seems to be doing okay. It's the torpedo tractor. So I think, as well, one thing which could be good is to just get a normal crop going. It's going to be quite a challenge because we only have a very small combine. But it would still be interesting to plant the big field. So we have field number 9. It's absolutely gigantic. We also have field number 8. I don't know how a worker would do that, even on courseplay. It would be quite interesting to test it. But I'm just wondering what I should do in field number 9. I'm thinking something which doesn't require unloading very often. So a crop like soybeans, something which you can just leave the combine to crack on courseplay. Because otherwise we would be forever carting from a very small combine harvester. Noah, how are you, Daggerwin? I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Do you live on a farm? Not one I own, no. The torpedo is a Slovenian tractor? I'm actually not too sure. I don't know. Do you have any advice for someone starting to do a time-lapse video on YouTube? To be honest, as far as I'm aware, the best advice is just regular uploads. I think that is the best thing. And when it comes to a worker using this as well, I think I'll just get it to buy the seed automatically. That would be the easier way of doing it. I'm seeing a few people saying I've got like a blurry screen. That's probably just the bitrate. I've probably just... It's not up to the standard which you may be used to for the bitrate. Because I have pretty bad internet, so yeah, if your bitrate's pretty bad, then that'll be an issue at my end. Good to hear that, Noah. Which way do I turn? This way. Yeah, so we'll go and plot the course, see how long it thinks it would take for a worker to drill that big field. I'm interested to know. Team Music, thank you for that super chat, much appreciated. Now I believe it's this way to go to that field. Okay, I might be sticking out a little bit. Man United Den, there's your shout out. I don't tend to do shout outs, but the chat has quietened down a little bit. Will you be playing Sandy Bay 19 when it comes out? Definitely. I definitely would do. I love Sandy Bay. It's a very, very good map. Joseph, got to go Dagger. Love videos. Can't wait for survival roleplay. More survival roleplay tomorrow. Okay, so it looks like to get to this field you have to go probably through here. I'll keep the minimap open. If you could implement one thing to FS21, what would it be? This is a tough one. I don't know if I'd choose dynamic ground or something else. Dynamic ground is like the obvious thing to go for. But as I've said, you would only want it if it's absolutely perfect. Reese, thank you for your super chat. Now, this might not be the way to go. It's looking unlikely. In which case, I'm going to go through the vegetation. Oh, and through the ditch. How would you get to that field? Honestly, I don't know, but there must be a way. Okay, well, here we are. What I'm going to do is plot the course. We'll see how long it thinks it will take. This field is absolutely huge, so it might even be off the scale. I don't know. But if we can just get this opened up, course generation. Might crash it. This is field number 9. Headland. Go around Headland like 4 times or something. Circle. Generate course. This is going to be quite something. Wow. So it wants to do it sort of across the field, which seems like a good idea. I think that would be the sensible way of doing it. And it would take us... That's rye. I don't want rye. Don't want rye. We'll do wheat, barley, canola. I don't know. I don't know how quickly spelt fills up. Let's just check. You can usually tell by the price. If it's like a really high price, then it takes longer to fill up, usually. So triticale could be. Tobacco, hops. Hops, yes, we'll do hops. That would be very interesting. So if we can do hops through this, which we might be able to. Probably not. No. Okay, in that case, then we're just going to have to go for the usual canola. There we go. Or soybeans. But no, we'll do canola. Right, General Teddy 1 Gaming. Hi Dagger, all the way from Australia. Love Survival Roleplay. Keep up the good work. Thanks very much, General Teddy 1. Okay, it's going to take 3 hours and 17 minutes, or pretty much 3 hours and 18 minutes to drill it. That is amazing. Well, rather you than me, I think, can I spare the tractor for that long? Maybe? That is such a long time. Goodness, but then when you think about it, that is what it would take in real life. So it's not exactly unrealistic. What I do need to do is change that to buy, because otherwise it's going to run out straight away. Okay, well I think that is everything that I was going to do. I was obviously going to put the trees in, but we already have too many trees on the map because it is such a detailed map, so I was prevented from doing that. But it was pretty good. George says I actually found somebody called Dennis Jenkins. Wow. I'm sure there will be somebody called Dennis Jenkins, because it's not exactly a unusual name. The big G Manos. Is it? G Manos. Big G. Hi Daggerwin, love the vids. And 21 price. Do you know what the new map for Co-op series is? It might be Green River. We might do Green River. But no, we're not fully sure yet. Have you crashed? And Reese, thank you very much for that as well. Goodness me. I am amazed. If I just can just get around here first. Just to spare the confusion. I love the tracks as well. I think it looks really good. Really realistic. Is that working? Oh no, it's not working. Yeah, I think the tracks look really good. Some people are saying that Nightbot's strict and Scale Lab is strict. I think, yeah, Nightbot is probably worse. It is seasons, be careful with the ground temperature. Yeah, well, I'm sort of doing a test with the lettuce, because it is too cold, really, but I just don't know what's going to happen, because I've done it before, and it wasn't too bad, so, I don't know. It might be fine. Don't crash. So close. So close to crashing. Well, what I'll do is I'll save the course so it can continue. Canola won't germinate, let's just see. No, 5 degrees. No, canola should do. It is 3, but usually it does work. I'm not saying it will do, but usually it will do. Is the Daggerwin merch yours or someone pretending? If it's on Spreadshirt or Teespring, then it is mine. But I can't set the prices. They're all preset. How many acres is the field? How do you see? I'm not too sure how you can see. But that is now getting on fine, so that's good. Yeah, there's a pole in the middle of the field. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to conclude the stream here. If I can just show you what we did do earlier. That's what we're doing. Show you the farm. I'll just tab to a tractor. Here we are. So for those of you who did miss the beginning, as the stream name does suggest, I built this section, but this isn't everything. I'm going to use some of the Polish buildings from the new mod which was released today, and then we can have, well, it'll look more fitting, it'll look more like Poland, which is where this is, so it should look really good. And it'll also make the farm look a little bit less empty, because at the moment it is quite empty. So, yeah, anyway, the point is we have a farmyard, and it is now full of machinery, and a dog which has just walked through the wall. Hello, what are you doing walking through walls? You have a ball over here, don't you? A ball which I can't pick up. Ball? There we go. Possibly. There we go. Fetch. What fun. The hours we could have with that. Anyway, yes, I'm finishing it here. There's going to be more videos very soon. I think the next one on this map will be a video rather than a stream. But it's coming soon. And, yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who has tuned in, and especially everybody who has left a super chat. It's been a crazy stream. It's been amazing. So, honestly, thank you so much. And I know I did some mispronounced names as well, bad pronunciations. I do apologise to those people. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching. And until the next video, see you again very soon. Bye for now.